Stop treating creatine like a meathead gym powder, something built just for massive bodybuilders. Wake up! Top scientists just exposed a truth that has zero to do with biceps. Shocking new research proves creatine is actually the ultimate, most aggressive brain-shielding nutrient for anyone over 60. Yet your lazy doctor is still completely silent about it. Right now, we are stripping away the fluff to drop pure scientific truth about creatine and your brain, including why elite researchers are weaponizing it right now to crush Alzheimer's and age-related brain rot. You will also discover how it attacks muscle waste simultaneously, the exact tactical dosage seniors must take because copying bodybuilders is a massive mistake, and how to buy it without getting ripped off. Do not just sit there. Smash that like button right now and subscribe to this channel for elite, no-nonsense health and fitness execution. Are you executing with creatine right now? Or are you still making weak excuses? Type creatine in the comments immediately or drop your excuse. We read every single word. Let's move. Get this straight right now. Your brain is an absolute energy glutton. It forces only 2% of your total body weight, but aggressively devours a massive 20% of your daily fuel. Do not ignore this. Past age 60, your brain's fuel generation plummets off a cliff, a critical failure researchers call cerebral energy deficiency. This is where you stop slacking and deploy creatine. Creatine aggressively forces the reload of a critical molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is your body's absolute energy currency. You know this for muscle power, but your brain demands the exact same weapon. Lock in your brain's creatine levels, and your neurons fire like lightning. Processing speeds explode, and your brain builds a fortress against the toxic cellular stress accelerating mental aging. Dr. Tanjanina Laukkanen at the University of Eastern Finland proved that dying brain energy metabolism is the earliest brutal warning sign in Alzheimer's patients, striking years before memory fails. Creatine directly attacks and fixes that exact energy deficit. Listen up, because this is a matter of survival. In 2023, a massive, definitive meta-analysis in the journal Nutrients crushed multiple clinical trials on creatine and brain execution. The data was undeniable. Creatine supplementation aggressively forced massive improvements in working memory and processing speed, especially in adults over 60 under heavy mental fatigue or stress. But researchers just turned up the heat. Elite studies out of the University of Sydney and King's College London are actively proving creatine's power to completely stall the accumulation of amyloid beta plaques, those toxic, brain-rotting protein clusters that define Alzheimer's disease. Dr. Caroline Ray's ruthless work at the University of New South Wales proved that oral creatine intake measurably forces brain creatine concentrations higher in human subjects. That matters because a loaded brain means a massive energy buffer, zero oxidative stress, and an ironclad neural environment, the exact opposite of what Alzheimer's tries to destroy. This is war, and research is ongoing. But the hard science is so damn clear that top neurologists are completely locked in. Hold the line. What is your absolute biggest fear about your brain rotting as you age? Is it failing memory, loss of focus, or are you terrified of Alzheimer's destroying you? Comment below right now. We are exposing this topic ruthlessly, and your raw feedback dictates exactly what ammunition we build next. Another brutal benefit is what creatine does to your daily mental sharpness, not just preventing future Alzheimer's, but making you an absolute weapon right now. A hardcore randomized controlled trial in psychopharmacology forced participants to take 5 grams of creatine daily for 6 weeks. The outcome? Dominant, significant spikes in working memory, the exact asset you need to recall names, dominate conversations, or remember why you walked into a room. These dominant effects hit older adults the hardest, proving the aging brain demands creatine way more than a weak, younger one. Dr. Andrew Tarnopolsky at McMaster University, the absolute authority on creatine and aging, constantly states that cognitive domination from creatine is far more consistent in adults over 50 than the actual muscle-building effects. Most weak-minded people have this completely backwards. Here is why creatine is non-negotiable if you are over 60. It does not just upgrade your brain, it simultaneously rebuilds your decaying muscles, and both of these problems are actively destroying you right now. Past age 60, you lazily bleed between 1% and 3% of your pure muscle mass every single year. This is sarcopenia, the #1 reason older adults fall, break bones, and lose their damn independence. Creatine is the ultimate, clinically proven weapon to completely halt sarcopenia when you stop making excuses and lift weights. A massive meta-analysis in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity proved that combining creatine with resistance training forced significantly greater gains in lean muscle mass and upper body power in older adults compared to training alone. While your brain gets an unshakable energy buffer, your muscles get brutally strong. No other supplement on earth delivers this double attack. Now execute the dosage correctly, because most seniors fail miserably by copying hyped-up bodybuilder protocols. Gym bros will tell you to load 20 grams a day for a week. Stop. You do not need that nonsense. For adults over 60 demanding peak brain and muscle performance, the science commands a disciplined 3 to 5 grams every single day. Zero loading phase required. This streamlined dose is completely safe on your kidneys, just as lethal over time, and forces maximum long-term creatine saturation in both your muscle and brain cells. One strict rule: creatine pulls water into your cells, so drink your damn water. Hydrate aggressively, especially if you take medications. And do your duty. Consult your physician before starting, especially if your kidney or liver function is compromised. Finally, what to buy. Cut through the marketing garbage designed to steal your hard-earned money. The command is simple: buy pure creatine monohydrate, not ethyl ester, not HCl, not any overpriced, buffered, or advanced garbage. Monohydrate is the most intensely studied, combat-proven, and dirt-cheap form on the planet. Demand a product with ironclad third-party testing, NSF certified for sport or informed sport, are your two targets. That is it. Forget the brand, forget the hype. Pure monohydrate, third-party verified, 3 to 5 grams daily. No excuses. Brain drain, mental decay, and muscle wasting after 60 are not an inevitability, and the science proves one cheap, powerful supplement attacks all 3 problems simultaneously. That is an absolute game changer. If you want to expose what else is secretly rotting your brain while your doctor stays clueless, watch this next video immediately. I guarantee you will deploy at least 2 tactics from it today. If you want results, subscribe right now and hit the notification bell so you never miss our execution. Which benefit shocked you most? Brain defense, Alzheimer's destruction, or raw muscle power? Drop it in the comments below right now. Let's get to work.